Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
Put into perspective this current moment in time. Now, the very moment in which you are reading this sentence is the most precious thing. Do you believe this? Do you believe this very moment is the most important thing in your life? What's more important at this very moment than now? Nothing. When faced with a challenge or a problem, spend 5% of your time discussing the problem, 95% of your time finding innovative and creative solutions. Remember, the problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude to the problem. We've all heard the quote, "Time is your most valuable resource." But time is not the same thing as now. Time encompasses both the past and the future. And here's where we get challenged. The only slice of time that matters is now. I think the author would probably say that time doesn't include now. Now is merely your current existence. I know that's a little weird, but consider how often we connect the current moment with something in the past or future. We do it constantly. We tend to see the present through the lens of the past and the future. We analyze endlessly. We need to stop thinking about what has been or what might be and live in the moment. The power of now is releasing the compulsion to think about everything and just exist in the current moment. Bennu retain. Nothing is more important than now. Think about it. When do things happen in life? Not in the past, nor in the future, but now. The past is nothing more than a series of previous now moments, and the future is now moments that haven't occurred yet. Now is when things happen, but we tend to ruin it with frequent visits to the past and future. So, together, the past and future hold power over us. The past with its identity-giving power, and the future with hope-filled promises. We certainly shouldn't ignore our past or avoid looking toward the future. But we need to question how we utilize the past and future. What we normally do, dwell in the past and future with brief trips to the present. What we should do, live in the moment, only visiting the past and future, briefly, when needed. Have your permanent dwelling place in the now and briefly visit the past and future when required to deal with the practical aspects of your life situation. Do you need to plan for the future? Then do it. Do you need to analyze an event in the past to improve your present situation? Then do it. When you're finished, come back to the present. But face it, we tend to wallow in the past, ruminating over things we have done wrong, and we aggressively chase the future with the hope of deliverance through an outcome or result. Our social acceptance, result, and performance culture causes us to think about and analyze everything. One reason we have trouble focusing on the task at hand is that we're compulsive thinkers. Mentally, we're doing too many things at once. We're working on our current task, but our minds race to previous experiences and yet to be hopes. We're spread too thin and fragmented. We're all aware of how technology negatively impacts our ability to focus. The human brain is amazingly complex and powerful, yet enormously underutilized. It is commonly believed that humans, on average, use only a small percentage of their brain's capacity. We marvel at geniuses like Albert Einstein. Scientists studied his brain after he died to determine how it functioned at such a high level. His brain was not unusually large. He just made better use of what he had. Some people are undoubtedly smarter than others, yet it is not always the people with the highest IQ who experience the greatest success. Our capacity for success lies not so much with our intelligence, but with our focus. When we mobilize our power of thought toward a single issue for a prolonged time, we can achieve spectacular results. Unfortunately, people's thinking is often scattered. We flit from one thought to the next without ever settling on one topic long enough to fully analyze the situation. For some, a normal day is simply a series of distractions. They multitask, juggling numerous balls in the air without making substantial progress. Touching a dozen issues is not equal to tackling one. The key to success is focusing intently on the foremost matter. When you are at work addressing crucial concerns, set aside every secondary issue until you experience breakthrough thinking. When spending time with your creator in the early morning hours, turn off social media, cell phones, and the daily news. It is an affront to God to enter his awesome presence in a distracted manner. When your children approach you with a need, set aside every work concern and devote your full attention to them. Only when you develop the habit of giving your full, undivided attention to the matter before you can be successful in every area of life. Your relationship with your work, family, all demand your best. In a world that glorifies multitasking, the power of focused attention should not be underestimated. By embracing single tasking and devoting our undivided attention to one task at a time, we can experience heightened productivity, improved quality of work, reduced stress levels, and increased mindfulness. Let's challenge the myth of multitasking and unlock the true potential of focused attention for a more fulfilling and successful work life. You need to develop an abundance mindset. Choosing gratitude and appreciation over criticism and negativity leads to attracting more of the things you can appreciate and be grateful for. When you look in the mirror, do you see your beautiful smile, or do you instantly notice how old you're starting to look? If you focus on the positives, you'll radiate confidence and be attractive to others. The next time you're in a new situation or environment, practice the where focus goes, energy flows way of thinking. If you're outdoors, notice the cool breeze or the smell of nearby flowers. If you're inside, try to spot interesting decor or architectural styles. If you meet new people in this situation, ask thoughtful questions and listen deeply to the answers. Focus on at least one personality trait you admire in each person you talk to. How do you feel when you leave this new situation? How does this differ from similar situations you've been in, when you've spent all your time thinking about how you'd rather be somewhere else? When you focus on the positives, you'll be amazed at how much easier it becomes to unlock an extraordinary life. Focusing on your goals. Where focus goes, energy flows is not just a concept that helps in appreciating life. It's a powerful tool in achieving your goals. When you have a clear vision of your goal and devote your energy and focus to it, ordinary time sucks, like social media, saying yes to things you really want to say no to, and losing track of time effortlessly fall away. All of us have downtime, the time between work, errands, family time, etc., that we can take advantage of. I call this no extra time, and uses these moments to catch up on podcasts or books that educate or inspire him and help him further his goals. The difference between those who are obsessive about a goal and devote focus and energy to it, and everyone else, is that most people are stuck in reaction mode. Instead of developing a clear plan, the majority of people simply deal with situations and issues as they arise and never really get ahead. Their focus is so dispersed that energy can never flow directly toward achieving their big goal. While they may still reach small goals or accomplish tasks, they'll never get what they really want. Having a clear result or outcome and learning how to focus your energy on it immediately changes your behavior, giving you the momentum you need to take small actions daily that will lead to geometric results. When you embrace an energy flows where attention goes lifestyle, you become more mindful of each thought and subsequent behavior because you see the bigger picture. Wherever the mind goes, energy flows. That is, whatever stories you create in your mind, your emotions will follow. And your emotions will determine how you experience reality. Our mind has power to either take us into a never-ending roller coaster of thoughts and confusion, or if we provide it with the right tools, it can bring us clarity and happiness. The only way to create space so life can really happen to us is by quieting down the mind chatter. Yes, our agitated mind is what stands between us and that place of calm, groundedness, happiness, and serenity that exists inside ourselves. The solution lies in controlling the mind and not letting it control you. Once you are able to control and direct it, you will be able to free yourself so you can go into more real, subtle, mysterious, creative, and expansive corners of your being. I'm here as your guide, your confidant, your beacon of hope in the darkness. But the first step to breaking free is acknowledging that hell you are in. That's where I come in. I'm here to walk alongside you on this journey to elevation, to share my own experiences and insights, and to remind you that you are not alone. You see, I've been there. I felt the pull of addiction, self-sabotage, and all the things which do not benefit me, the struggle to break free, the guilt and shame that come with it. But I've also experienced the power of resilience, of self-discovery, of inner strength. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing. My own personal journey will come to light in time as I am also discovering myself. Don't forget, I am also on the journey, and at some point, once I've reached my subscriber goal, I will share my own personal journey.